Welcome. I'm Catherine, and this is Moving Through Anxiety. This podcast is for the mom who's trying to run a business, raise kind humans, and not lose herself in the process. If you're feeling overwhelmed, find yourself overthinking, or feel like you're about to snap, you're in the right place. I've been there, and I've got the tools that can help. So let's breathe and begin. So, today we're talking about the real reason you feel anxious. And spoiler alert, it's not just because you're busy or feeling stressed out. There's something deeper going on, and once you understand it, it's going to change everything. So, let's start by breaking this down because a lot of people think anxiety is just about overthinking or being too sensitive, right? Or too stressed out. But anxiety is not a character flaw. It's not a mindset issue. And it's not just stress or a lack of self care. Anxiety is a full body, full brain, and full heart experience. Biologically, anxiety is your body's survival system kicking in. Okay, so your nervous system perceives a threat, whether it's real or imagined, and automatically your brain kicks into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. And your brain is going to decide that for you in a matter of like nanoseconds. So that can look like a tight chest. It's going to look like racing thoughts or trouble sleeping. It's going to look like snapping at your kids or your partner. And it can also be procrastinating on decisions and feeling disconnected or just shut down. Emotionally, anxiety is a signal. It's a flashing warning light that something inside you is asking to be felt, seen, or heard. But many of us have been taught to stuff our emotions down, to avoid, ignore, suppress, especially as women and especially as moms. Psychologically, anxiety is going to show up as looping thoughts, as that perfectionism, and the mom guilt. We're trying to control our environment or predict the future because deep down, we don't feel safe. So here's the truth that no one told us. Anxiety isn't just about what's happening now. It's about what hasn't been processed from the past. That moment you were feeling overwhelmed and didn't feel safe to express it. It was that childhood dynamic where emotions were shut down. That adult experience where you had to hold it all together. When we don't feel our feelings, they don't disappear. They just go inward and they get stored in the body. And they keep your nervous system on high alert. And then one day, boom, you're snapping over spilled Cheerios, or maybe you're spiraling at 3 a.m., right? Anxiety's favorite hour. Not because you're weak, but because your body is finally saying, I can't hold this anymore. This is why the traditional stress advice, like just breathe, try yoga, go take a bubble bath, often doesn't work. And it's not because those things are bad. They're amazing. Nothing's inherently good or bad, which we'll talk more about in another episode. But they're just surface level solutions to a root level experience. We can't out yoga or out journal our way out of emotional suppression. We have to go deeper. We have to feel it to free it. And that's exactly why I created my signature coaching program called Peak Wisdom, because healing anxiety isn't about escaping your feelings. It's about finally feeling safe enough to face them and move through them. Okay, so what can I actually do about it today, Catherine? Right? So here's a gentle but very powerful self-awareness exercise that you can try. So I want you to pause right now. Unless you're driving, just pause, mentally, but stay focused. But I want you to pause and just take a deep breath. I want you to let your shoulders drop, unclench your jaw, and I want you to just ask yourself, what am I feeling? Where am I feeling it? I want you to let it name itself. Don't try and fix it. Don't analyze it. Just notice. You can even try saying out loud, there's sadness here. I see you. I feel you. And then I want you to ask your body what it needs. Maybe it wants to move, rest, cry, or just be. This is how we begin to build emotional safety from the inside out. And I want you to know that you're not broken. You're just carrying too much. So if you've been feeling anxious, activated, overwhelmed, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your body is wise and it's holding more than it should. And now you're being invited to let some of that go. And this podcast is designed to be your guide. I'm going to walk you through the messy middle, the real life spirals, and the peaceful pauses. And I'll give you the tools to move forward with more calm, clarity, and connection. You're not alone, and you're not too far gone. You're just at the beginning of a new chapter. I want you to remember that this is a journey and I am here to guide you every step of the way. Remember, you're not too much. You are not weak for needing support or even wanting support. You're waking up to your power. All right, so here's our mom truth of the week. I love my kids dearly and my entire family. And at the same time, I can still fantasize about taking a weekend solo trip to myself on the beach where nobody's asking me for snacks or what are we doing this weekend or what's for dinner. Just no decision making except for myself. All right, in real talk, you don't have to be a perfect mom to be a peaceful one. Thank you so much for being here. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another mom who could use this message today. And don't forget to grab your free Stop the Spiral email audio series. It's designed with you in mind, and I'd love your feedback on that as well. It'll be linked in the show notes. I'll see you next week. And until then, give yourself permission to pause, feel, and trust the wisdom inside you. Thank you so much for your time and energy today. If something in this episode landed, share it with a friend, or even better yet, take a screenshot and tag me at Moving Mountains with KM. I'd love to hear what hit home. And hey, just a reminder before you go, you're not broken, you're not behind, you're becoming. Let's keep moving through it together. Before we go, just a quick disclaimer for you. This podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional mental health advice or therapy. Please reach out to a licensed provider if you need further support.